It's the coach Yaya Mane, who's here to restore the greatness of the Noughties. Remember, Gambia twice winners of this tournament. It's the smallest country in continental Africa, but they have a huge tradition at this great event, which has just got better and better over the years. And maybe an early chance. It is an early chance for Tunisia. It's come all across, and well, they can't clear their lines. And finally, it's held by Member Jame. Haj Abdallah was there, and at the third attempt, they managed to get hold of the football. Ben Mahmood very nearly opening the scoring, and there's players down already. Omar Sarjo, it was half cleared, it hit the goalkeeper, and Ben Mahmood sliding in. He had every right to go for the goal there, and that could have gone anywhere. Ben Mahmood so close. Latest football in France with Angers. Several French-based players in this Tunisia side. They're actually based in 5 different countries, apart from Tunisia: France, USA, Belgium, and Italy. And there is the coach, Mohamed Nafati, who's brought together this group of players who showed what they can do against Senegal defensively after a good performance against Somalia. And Youssoufa Keita was courageous there, putting his body on the line for his country. And within the first minute, it's Yaya Mena maybe having to think about a substitute, because Youssoufa Keita got a really big blow there from the tackle of Ben Mahmoud. Let's hope that Youssoufa Keita is okay. Goes to the Sabiji Senior School in Gambia. And already some subs lining up. What a start we've had. Even if Senegal are beaten by Somalia, which is a surprise if it happens, Gambia need to win, because they'll be behind Senegal on the head-to-head record. They need to go out and win, but they've lost perhaps a key player, Youssoufa Keita, within the early seconds. And that's a real blow for Yaya Mena. The young Scorpions, given their nickname, looking to strike early, but they had some defending to do there. Winners in 2005 on home soil, you may remember, and 2009 in Algeria. So Bemba Jame will be given the ball. We'll just hope that Youssoufa Keita is okay. It's not long. That's probably quite sensible from the goalkeeper, just to keep it as far away from the goal as possible while Youssoufa Keita gets some treatment. Fedi Tayeshi into Anis Saida. It's hooked over to Ben Mahmoud. It's a nice idea, but that was picked up by Mbemba Jame, who did concede 1 goal, but didn't have too much to do in a 5-1 win against Senegal, against Somalia. After the defeat against Senegal, there's the key player, perhaps, Aliou Drama, scored a hat-trick, an impressive one too. Just far too powerful at times. He's 15 years old, but he is a super player. Look out for Aliou Drama, the number 10 today. Third time that Gambia are facing North African opposition in this competition, and they have defensive work to do here. Saidi, and it's going to be the first corner of the match. He is a real danger, Anis Saidi. He's based in the United States with San Diego. He scored in this competition, and he scored some key goals to get Tunisia here. The toughest Tunisia to qualify, of course, with Algeria, Egypt, Morocco. Knocked in by Ben Mahmoud, and the header is over. The towering header from Ben Ali. The captain, he timed that pretty well, didn't he? Rose high, and might have just come off Youssoufa Keita, who's back on the pitch, but surely must be feeling the after effects of a nasty whack. That's that Mohamed Danso, who was impressive in that first game, really got up and down that flank and troubled Somalia. As did Alagi Babali in your picture there, who was superb for a period. Either side of half-time, he was giving Somalia a lot of trouble. Here is Aliou Dramé, Barcelona player. Is he going to fall to Babali? Comes in the middle to Vicente Mendy. Is this going to be the chance? And just couldn't quite get it to a couple of teammates who were there to help him. Haj Abdallah looking for the ball. Zinedine Hasni coming back to do some defensive work. This is going to be very competitive, you can be sure of that. The stakes are so high. There is Mohamed Nafati. Ahead of the competition, he was saying discipline, solidarity and balance are his key words. Very much based on a robust defensive organisation, and they showed that against Senegal, who did attack most of the game, but Tunisia held on to get a vital point. Defensive foundation is key for him, and likes to play a quick transition. Gambia played some really good flowing football as well, so don't be too surprised if Tunisia are happy to soak up some pressure. Naim Telmoudi. Telmoudi looks to drift inside, plays for Nantes. Nantes Youth Academy in France. It's the captain, Ben Ali. Naim Telmoudi again. That's a good ball through to Anis Saidi, and Fedi Taechi picks it up. Taechi. Cross is a little bit long. Ben Mahmood will look to pick that one up. It's a nice bright start to this game. 22 young men eager to show what they can do. Is that a foul? No. Well, he's going to go on. No foul against Mohamed Danso. Keba Kamara. And on there, and Mohamed Akid. Easy for him. Players who is based in Tunisia with Sfaxien, big clubs in Tunisia. It's a loose touch, gives it to Fedi Taechi. He knocked the ball early on, Taechi. Ben Mahmood. Haj Abdallah wants it. Just two teams figuring each other out. Never played each other before. Ben Yaya, who put in a great tackle to win the ball and get a chance that ended in a goal against Somalia. Very strong in the tackle is Ben Yaya. Tunisia have not taken part in this competition since 2013. It's tough to qualify. They're up against the likes of Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, and in the qualifying tournament they beat Morocco 2-1. They beat Algeria with a goal from Anis Saidi, and then beat Libya. Shot comes off Ben Ali. Big challenge, but it was a good one from Aliou Dramé. Worked out to Babali, and then Danso. Direct stuff from Danso. Is it going to fall to Dramé? Kind of position that he caused so much danger the other day against Somalia. And Tunisia show that they think about tackling as well. Fadi Taechi. That's for Club Africain in Tunisia. Fine tackle it was too. After that win against Libya, it was a 2-3 defeat against Egypt. They finished third in the group, but the competition was expanded, and having third was enough for Tunisia, and they've done well here. The Aiglon Eagles looking to fly high. Struggling to just get the ball under control, and that's all because of Gambia chasing everything down at the moment. Telmoudi. Saidi, that's good work. Tunisia turning defence into attack. Ben Mahmood. Side to Ben Yaya. That was Alagi Babali. Was really impressive in that last game, Babali, if you saw that one. Plays for the Étoile Lusitane Football Academy. Real credit to the educators in Gambia and Tunisia. The players here are really well prepared physically, mentally, tactically as well. It's clear that so much development has been made. Players' movement on the pitch. See if they can do something here. Haj Abdallah. Nice work from Haj Abdallah. Back to Dawi. Two midfield players linking up well. Ben Mahmood. Offsides. I talked about how the team in white got here. As for Gambia, they were third in the qualifying competition. It was played in Senegal, so we see that offside. 1-1 and lost one in the group stage. But Guinea withdrew, which allowed them to get through. They lost against Senegal in the group stage. No shame in that. Senegal, the defending champions, but they beat Liberia 4-1. Put them into the knockout round. They lost the semis against Mali. Abali got a couple in that memorable game, but third place playoff that was decisive, 0-0 against Guinea-Bissau, winning on penalties. Defending to do here, and it's put behind impressively so from Omar Sarjo. It's a 6-5 win against Guinea-Bissau that got them here. Duffet with the decisive kick on a big day for Gambian football. Corners so far, 2-0. Ben Mahmood is taking the corners. Haj Abdallah wants it. Ben Mahmood might go a little bit more direct. No, he doesn't. Ben Abdallah. Haj Abdallah, nicely played, but Gambia have some good organisation themselves at the back. Danso and Sana are two fullbacks today, and Keita and Boob, who were rocks against Somalia. Nothing past them. Was that a foul from Clara was talking about Mboob? I think it was. Danny Saidi, centre forward, and will be the focal point of a lot of attacks for Tunisia in this big game tonight. It's been a good start for Tunisia. I suspected they'd come here for a draw. Think again. That was the foul from Mboob on Saidi. Ben Mahmood's clearly going to be taking most of the set pieces today. 33 minutes of this competition so far, Ben Mahmood, so he'll be wanting to prove that if Tunisia get through, he should be in the starting lineup. Ben Mahmood weighs it up, headed out. Gambia don't really have anyone to aim at, but they've got real pace with Drame. As soon as he gets it, you can just sense danger. Ben Mahmood, Mboob puts it out, no risks. Abdou Mboob, Mohamed Nafati. Saidi again, Saidi does so well. Holding the ball up really well is Saidi. Ben Yaya. It's going to go the way of the West Africans. Lominson Todiha Janiena. That's our referee today from Madagascar. That's the handball. It's a convincing 3-0 win. First match for Tunisia against Somalia. Taichi got a couple and Saidi got one. That stalemate against Senegal. Tunisia facing a sixth West African opponent. They've actually only won one and drawn one. Don't tend to do too well. They've beaten Togo, but lost against Ghana, Mali, Nigeria, and Senegal over the years. Tunisia have started well. Mohamed Akid. Looks like he's going to go long. Got Dowie ahead of him, who's a big strapping defensive midfield player. This is more direct. And it's Saidi. Comes through to Fedi Tayechi. Gambia quite holding on, but they are having to do a lot of defensive work. Might be concerning for Yaya Manat. Just going to have a words with Omar Sarjo and his opposite number, Dowie. Ben Mahmood. So far he's gone short with the corners, does so again. Good skill from Haj Abdallah. Haj Abdallah's gone all the way and put behind from Yusufa Keita. He shrugged off that nasty knock he got right at the start of the match. Since then, it's been all Tunisia. Any thoughts coming here for a draw? We'll think again. Ben Mahmood with the corner. It's going to drop out to the far post with Akid. Can't quite get it goalwards. Aligi Babali back to the team in white. Tunisia have won the ball so well. They're winning the duels and they're playing some really good football. Tayechi cleared. It's a better clearance. It's nicely done to Kanyi. Aliou Drame. No offsides against Vicente Mendy. Came on as a sub the other day and did really well. Might drop for a second to Sarjo, but it didn't. Ahmed Kanyi was there as well. It's won by Gambia. Tunisia pick it up. Haj Abdallah. Zinedine Hasni. Been physical but fair so far. Zinedine Hasni, also based in France, plays for Nice on the south coast. And he's Saidi, using his body well there. Might have won a foul in the process. Physical treatment is Anis Saidi. We're used to that. He's a quick player with a really good technique. Joined the Youth Academy of Philadelphia Union, incidentally, in the US, but started his career with San Diego, the senior level. To watch out is Anis Saidi. Good start for Tunisia. Can they get a breakthrough? They're out from Keita. Ben Mahmood. Oh, good skill from Ben Mahmood. Just crowded out by that team in red and blue. Gambia are having to really scrap for everything, aren't they? Alagi Babali. Get out of a corner and does so pretty well. Draw will be enough for Tunisia to get through. Defending to do here. Prior to that Senegal game, they scored in 6 consecutive AFCON under-17s. That broke that run. The last blank was a 1-0 defeat against Ghana back in 2007. They want to score today. Tunisia looking for a third quarter-final appearance in this competition after 2007 and 2013. Knocked in by Sané. The header was a decent one into the arms of Slim Bouaskar. It's not too much to do so far. And from Vicente Mendy. Swung in and Slim Bouaskar holds on to it, plays His football at the Youth Academy of Roma in Italy. Halfway through a competitive first half, no goals so far. Ben Ali goes long. Picked up well by Ben Mahmood, who's been busy, hasn't he, in this first part of the game. Still no goals. Morocco and Zambia are through from Group A, incidentally. Group B, dominated by Burkina Faso, who've been outstanding in this tournament. 3 wins against South Africa, Egypt, and Cameroon. As Slim Boiscard comes on to that. And Group D finished today with Ivory Coast. There was a magnificent match. Ivory Coast beating Mali 4-2 with an absolute cracker from Cissé at the end to wrap up a 4-2 win. And both of those two go through. Ivory Coast as the group winners. Here come Tunisia. It's a good cross. There's the chance. And it was a shot that was from Fedi Tayechi, and Bemba Jamar just kept it out. Brilliant work from Ben Mahmood. And how did that stay out? Another chance for Tunisia. They live to regret those, I wonder. It's a decent effort and just couldn't get it over the line, Fedi Tayechi. Up again, there's a player down, but Alio Drummer's getting on with it. Got a whack in the face there. We'll have another look at that one. Player down is Vicente Mendy. That was the incident. Chance a few seconds ago. It was a good cross and brave defending again from Kalsu Sanak. In the right place, wasn't it? It was a good cross from Anis Saidi, but Tayechi couldn't force it over. So just checking on Vicente Mendy. Yaya Mane. Message is calm down. These are all under 17 players, remember. Some were born as recently as 2010, so they can be forgiven if they're excitable. Well, they look like a pretty composed bunch on the bench there. Hoping that Vicente Mendy is okay. Talked about the nations who are through. Remember, the teams that are third still have a chance of going to the World Cup. Those in the quarterfinals are guaranteed a place at the Under-17 World Cup. Uganda, Egypt are third, as are Angola. Those will be going through to that mini tournament. It's an important one because the prize is a place at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup to look forward to. It's taking place in Qatar at the end of this year. "25 minutes, no goals, plenty of incidents." Anis Saidi, oh, that was really nicely done. Saidi wants it back. He's a real danger, is Anis Saidi. Saidi, one of the younger players. Calling on. So a few young fans coming to the stadium. You can see at the top of your screen. It's created a lot of excitement and interest, this competition in football-mad Morocco. It really is a country that adores its football. Some of the giants of African club football, and the World Cup will be coming here. Remember, the FIFA World Cup in 2030. Games will be played in Morocco as well as Europe and South America. There's Bemba Jamar just sorts out his defence. some massive investment into football infrastructure in Morocco, and it's paying off. Of course, Morocco going all the way to the semi-finals of the World Cup in Qatar. And Saidi is down again. Senegal, reigning champions, playing at the same time as this game, incidentally. They're playing Somalia. And so it's won by Ben Mahmood. Oh, nice work from Ben Mahmood, brilliantly done. Skillful player, he's the winger, but maybe tries to do too much. Mohamed Danso just takes it off his toe. But I have to look out for Ben Mahmood, that's for sure. Showing some really good touches so far. Talking of good touches, that was a brilliant tackle coming in from Fedi Tayechi. Completed passes, you can see Tunisia well ahead on that metric. Kamara looking to drive through. Still Keba Kamara. Kalsu Sana. Just sense that Dramé is a target and always capable of scoring. Aliou Dramé, the captain, got a hat-trick in that last game. He was man of the match, no surprise there. He had a brilliant game. Keita high into the Moroccan sky, but picked up by Slim Bouaska. FIFA Under-17 World Cup playoffs I was talking about. They're going to be on the 12th of April. We already know that Egypt are going to play Angola, and Uganda will play the third place team from this group. Morocco are going to play South Africa in a quarter-final. Burkina Faso against Zambia. They start on the 10th of April. Hope you're enjoying coverage. It's been an excellent tournament, plenty of goals, some real talent. Kalsu Sana into the danger area, and the danger man is Dramé. Dramé puts it across, headed out from Ben Ali. Tunisia are in trouble, and the shot comes in from distance. Ahmed Kanyi, and it's just wide. They've soaked up a lot of pressure, but Gambia have showed that when they get the ball in the danger area, they can threaten. And just bobbled a bit before it over the line, but Aliou Dramé is good in the air. Once he gets going, he's a powerful force. Ball at his feet. Senegal, the defending champions of this Under-17 African Cup of Nations. Certainly take a good team to stop Senegal. They've been impressive so far. One of several countries to have won this competition twice. Ghana have won it twice, Nigeria, Mali. Senegal looking to win it twice, I should say. Gambia won it twice. Cameroon, twice winners as well. The winners of this tournament. The Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Egypt, who will be lifting the title, I wonder, on the 19th of April. Showpiece. Half an hour in, still no goals. It's nervy stuff. This is such an important game. Dramé wants it. It's won back by the team in white. It's a lovely ball through from Zinedine Hasni. Hadj Abdallah. Hasni. Gambia. No fear in those tackles. Sliding in Keba Kamara. This is Dramé. Good ball inside from Dramé, who's screaming for the ball back. Dramé bearing down on goal. It comes across, but just couldn't get it goalwards. Dramé did so well. And Tunisia are warned. Here come Gambia again. In. The header on was from Vicente Mendy. It's got a cup-tie feel to this one, and Yaya Mana knows that. With the winner of this definitely through to the quarterfinals. No offside there, and Drama, that's what he does so well. He's got real good pace, and the vision was there. But the miss was from Alagi Babali. And just opening up a bit after a nervy start. Ahmed Kanyi, he hasn't won the corner. It's for Sporting Supreme Football Academy. Beautifully named. Drama of FC Barcelona frustrated that time. So the fans beginning to pack into the Benashid Stadium. This is how it stands. Senegal lead. It would be a big surprise if Senegal don't go through. That's why this game is so important. Tunisia against the Gambia. There's Saidi. It's put across, and 3-4 players just throwing themselves at the ball for Gambia. The shot comes in. Ben Mahmood couldn't force it over after Fedi Tayechi put it goalwards. Well, Mohamed Nafati want one of these chances to go in. Brave defending again, put into the danger area by Naim Telmoudi, and it was Ben Mahmood. Couldn't quite force it over. Tackle that was from Dowie. Powerful presence in the middle. Tunisia number 6. But defending to do here. Babali. Mendy wants it. Here is Mendy. And the shot just wide. And Gambia, that's the closest they've come so far. And Keba Kamara very nearly opening the scoring. Just dropped nicely to him, and it wasn't far. Kamara disappointed that time. Starting to see a few chances now, though. Ivory Coast are the top scorers in this competition so far, with 10 goals from 3 games. They've been really good going forward. Côte d'Ivoire, Alino Haidara, joint top scorer with 4 goals incidentally. Burkina Faso's Ashraf Tamsoba. Who will score the precious goals tonight. Kalsu Sana, the throw. It's a good one too. It's headed on by Babali. Ben Ali gets a head on it. A composed figure for Tunisia so far. How important those tackles are as well. By Mohamed Akid. Haj Abdallah. Last challenge. Senna has very quickly switched flanks. On the right, another throw from him. Good period this for Gambia. It's Omar Sarjo, the tall midfield player. Here he is, the number 6. Mohamed Danso. Into the danger area. Is it going to come to Drame? The trigger. Drame again. Seems to find space. It's the sign of a quality player. Robinson Todiha Janiena. Infringement. plenty of goals in the tournament so far. 3 per game. A little under, 59 from 20. None so far, but both teams are threatening. This is good work from Mendy. Senti Mendy again, up against Mohamed Akid. What a big duel that's going to be. It's been already. Mohamed Akid will feel he's done pretty well so far. Tunisia number 5. One of the more experienced players, let's put it that way, born in January 2008, so just qualifies, but still a very young player with a lot of future ahead of him. Just turned 18. Ben Ali goes long, looking for Anis Said. Saidi looking for it again, but it's come to Ben Mahmood. Foul in Tunisia's way. Mohamed Danso, the culprit that time. No yellow card so far. It's been played in a really good spirit this game. It's a credit to the 22 players out there. Ben Ali, the captain, 10 fouls so far. Naim Telmoudi. Telmoudi does well, skips inside. He's found Tayeshi. Tayeshi's going to have a go, as is Ben Mahmood. And much to the relief of Gambia. There's infringement in there. Really dangerous as Fedi Tayechi so far, down that left-hand side. Scored a couple of goals already in this tournament. He's been a real danger. Corner swung in, finds the Tunisian head. It's going to come back to Saidi and Ben Ali. Can't find the space to get it goalwards, but Tunisia showing what they can do in that last third. Determined not to lose the football, so important in modern game, and that's exactly what they've done. Comes to Ben Mahmood. Oh, it's come off the bar! Ben Mahmood! Ben Mahmood has got the rebound, but it's not going to count. There's an offside. Ben Mahmood's header bounced off the bar. It came back to Yassin Ben Mahmood, but the flag went up. Let's take a look at that. Well, VAR will look at that, and this is a big, big decision for VAR. The header was high and looping, and it came right back to him. And VAR will look at that again, you know, just to make absolutely sure that that was offside. Good awareness from Ben Mahmood just to pounce on that rebound, and Yassin Ben Mahmood might have a goal here. Just looking to see whether he was offside when it was initially played through. There's a VAR check going on. Yassin Ben Mahmood and his teammates nervy. Is offside, so the linesman got that right. It was close. Offside. But again, Gambia warned, it's still 0-0. Just cannoned off the bar. Danso. That was the offside. Well, in modern football, it's all about very, very fine margins. Yassin Ben Mahmood would consider himself a little bit unlucky, but he was offside. It's going to be a corner at the other end. Came off Dawi. The star man, Elliot Drame, looking for a fourth goal of the competition. Slim Boaskar. In goal, he's hit the bar, he's at the post. So close, that's the closest Gambia have come, and Yusufa Keita cursing his luck. It was so close. It was a towering header from Keita and just hit the post. Yaya Mena seeing his side come really close to opening the scoring, but not quite. Few chances, haven't we, in the last 5 or so minutes? The game is opening up nicely. Ben Mahmood chasing that one down. Ben Mahmood wins it. Haj Abdallah. There's Ben Mahmood again. Ben Mahmood! Well, he's not going to be denied this time. Seconds after having a goal ruled out, Yassin Ben Mahmood has scored what could be an absolutely crucial goal. It was a brilliant strike, and Tunisia have the lead. Well, Tunisia will feel they deserve that. They've been peppering the Gambia goal, but that was a pure instinctive finish from Yassin Ben Mahmood. Not too much emotion from Mohamed Nafati, but my word, that was a good hit. He showed what a talent he is. He won the ball there. The good run was from Haj Abdallah, and it came back to Ben Mahmood, and there was no way Mbemba Jama was going to stop that one. That's a really good finish. Under 17 at any level, 1-0. He enjoyed that one. Knows where the goal is, knows where the camera is. I was just saying before that goal that the chances were racking up and looking like a goal was coming. And that's exactly what happened, and what a good finish it was. Gambia will need to come from behind. Remember, they must win this. Mohamed Ben Mahmood, the hero so far, behind the right winger. Footballers like to say is a good time to score a goal just before half-time. It's just a couple of minutes before the break. Going to be a change, and that's perhaps brought on by injury, but Alagi Babali is going off. Boubacar Susso, oh, he actually started the last game. Susso. A little bit more central than Babali, so let's see if that changes things. Unusual time to make a change just before half-time, so I might suspect that's because of an injury. Sarjo. Drame looking to do it on his own. Drame, a little bit wide. Drame tries his luck, but you saw there just the power that Aliou Drame has. Looking to go on his own. He's more than capable of doing it. That was skewed a bit wide. A brilliant last 10-15 minutes, haven't we? Tunisia, as it stands, they won't just win a place in the quarterfinals, they'll win the group. Let's see if it stays this way, of course. A long way to go. Slim Boaskar goes long. Kalsou Sané. Can't keep that one in. Tunisia just think about going in 1-0 at half-time. It's been an entertaining first period. The chances at either end, goal ruled out. Offside, that was very close, and a really good finish from Ben Mahmood to make it 1-0. Let's see how much stoppage time we're going to have. There was an injury right at the start of the first half, you may remember, to Yusufa Keita, so that's why we got 3 minutes. Yusufa Keita, it's a nasty whack in the first couple of minutes, but he's soldiered on very bravely. A free kick going the way of Dawi and Tunisia. Tunisia's senior team closing in on a place in the FIFA World Cup at the senior level. Gambia not quite out of it, but it'll need a real miracle for them to qualify for the 2026 showpiece. Time for another one. And he's Saidi. Saidi, all-round centre forward, has got a good touch to him. Good awareness and vision, holding it up well. There's no rush for Tunisia. Dowie. Need to thread it through to Hasni. Powerful challenge from Dowie. Dowie's got it back. Dowie just behind Saidi. Then Mahmood. Mahmood confident enough to go for a hit there. Tayechi, great stuff from him. The tackle on Fedi Tayechi. That was the goal. It was a good finish too, wasn't it? And the Tunisia fans, many of them are in Morocco, cheer on their team. Kamara is down. He slid into this, Kamara, and he ended up hitting Tayechi as well. 3 players coming off that, rather worse for wear. That's unfortunate. Looks like there might be a yellow card for Kamara. Certainly our referee today, Lominson Todiha Janiena. There's the card in his hand. It's a yellow one. Let's see who it's given to Danso. So Danso gets a whack in the face, gets a yellow card. Just settling for what should be an exciting second half of football at the Bereshid Stadium. Too far from the great city of Casablanca, the city in Morocco. You can see how much the fans are enjoying it. So we're going to continue with a free kick for Tunisia. Ben Mahmood, standing first half, hovering over it. Fedi Tayechi. These young players, 15, 16, 17 years old, you can be forgiven for wanting to make a name for himself and play it in, but it looks like Ben Mahmood is the boss. Ben Mahmood's free kick. It's a decent one too. You just about deal with it, but again, it's going to fall to a white shirt. That white shirt being Zinedine Hasni. It is half-time at the Bereshid Stadium. 1 goal, Ben Mahmood, a brilliant strike from distance just after he'd been denied by an offside decision. An impressive first half for him and one for Tunisia. At half-time, Gambia 0, Tunisia 1. really competitive first half in this crunch game in Group C. The winners go through. If it's a draw, Tunisia will reach the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations under-17s. Let's give you some key stats then from that first half. The possession was very much in Tunisia's favour, you know, with 23 shots, but 6 shots on goal for Gambia. So there was work to do for Slim Bouaska in that Tunisia goal. And 5 corners for Tunisia. 1 goal, and a good one it was too, Mahmood from distance. Gambia against Tunisia in a really important game at the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. The winner sure to be in the quarterfinals. And Anis Saidi there, the number 9, looking to get another goal. He had a really good first half. Saidi driving through early on. And at the far post, Fedi Taechi just couldn't get the vital touch. But Gambia were warned. It was good defensive work, wasn't it, from Kalsu Sane in a really bright opening for the North Africans. Up at the other end, the danger, of course, Aliou Dramé scored a hat-trick in the last game, nearly getting it across to Bizenti Mendy, and then the shot wide. It's from Kamara. So it was 0-0. Just as the half went on, it was opening up a bit, more chances. And that was struck wide, Keba Kamara. Tunisia playing with plenty of craft and determination, but fell asleep there. Youssoufa Keita. Disappointment for the big centre-back, and very quickly at the other end, the strike came back to him after his initial shot was deflected, and a really good finish from Yassine Ben Mahmood to make it 1-0 at half-time. This first clash between Gambia and Tunisia, the under-17 AFCON, is going the way of the North Africans. They lead by 1-0 and a good goal it was. Ben Mahmood with a brilliant strike from the edge of the box. And Gambia with it all to do. Remember, they must win this if they want to get in the top 2 of the group and qualify for the quarterfinals. We're at the Bereshid Municipal Stadium, ready for the second half. Stadium is filling up nicely. Let's see if there'll be any more goals in the second period. Underway in the second half. Gambia need 2 goals if they want to get through to the quarterfinals of the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. And within the first few seconds, they've got one! Within, what, 6 seconds, Gambia have scored! Incredible scenes at the Bereshid Stadium. That must be the quickest goal of a half so far. It was put in within 10 seconds, maybe less. What a start to the second half. Vicente Mendy poked it past Slim Bouaskar, and we've got a real match on our hands here. Remarkable stuff. Mendy has scored almost straight from the kickoff. It was pumped forward. Was there an offside? VAR will, of course, look at it, but you have to say that was a real opportunist effort from Vicente Mendy, and it's 1-1. What a start to the second half. Barely had time to catch our breath. I think some of the fans weren't back in their seats, but that's a goal, and that's 1-1. What a start. Well, whatever Yaya Mana said at half-time, it worked, because that goal came within seconds of the restart. And sit back and enjoy what should be a brilliant second half. Some of the best young talent on the continent. And we're suddenly back at 1-1, and Gambia scents a place in the next round. Sana knocks it long. Mendy has scored one on the prowl for a second. It was Suso holding things up. Playing with pretty much 3-4 up front now, Gambia, because Suso is up there with Mendy and Drama. Get the sense it's a bit of a cup tie feel. Ben Mahmood, bit of a bobble on the pitch, and that just gave time for Yusufa Keita to put it behind. Remarkable scenes at the Bereshid Stadium. And you have to say, great tactics from Gambia, very quickly putting it into the danger area, and they get their equalizer. Ben Mahmood. Tunisia will be hurt by that. They'll want to restore their lead. Ben Mahmood again. Nice touch, but tackle coming in from Ahmed Kanyi. That goal was clocked within 11 seconds of the restart. 11 seconds. That's had to get back into a game quickly, and that's what it means for the group. It's not quite good enough for Gambia. 4 points. Top 2 go through. There's a consolation of a place in the Under-17 World Cup if teams are in third. It's a mini tournament, and 2 of the best 4 will go through. None of this will play Uganda. Tunisia will be stunned. They'll be looking for a third qualification for the quarterfinals in their history after 05 and 09. Thundering tackle was from Vicente Mendy, the scorer. Third goal of the tournament, Vicente Mendy. So, Ben Mahmood. Mahmood. It doesn't go goalwards, it's going to bounce behind, or is it? It's chased back, brilliant from Ben Mahmood. They thought the ball had gone out, and it was cut back to Dowie. This time it was Gambia's turn, just to maybe turn off. Gambia screaming to get away from the goal, out. Or was that a penalty? No, it's waved away. Haj Abdallah thought he was fouled. This is getting really competitive now. That goal has really spiced things up, if any spice was needed. Haj Abdallah. The challenge was from Ahmed Kanyi. So Gambia got what they wanted, an early goal in the second half. Vicente Mendy is down. He was the player that scored within 11 seconds of the restart. Gambia looking to get to the quarterfinals for the third time. Both of the previous occasions, they went on to win the tournament in 05 and 09. They don't tend to finish the group stage that well, though. They only won 1 in 4 of their last games in the group stage. It was against Algeria in 09. That was the tackle on Haj Abdallah. There's going to be a penalty check, though. Even if that was a few minutes ago, that's the job of VAR. Mohamed Nafati will be hoping a spot kick. Let's see what happens. This will be the decision of the on-field referee, Lominson Todiha Janaina. Will he be called over to the monitor? That's the question. Is there a case to answer? Win against Somalia. It was the joint biggest win in the finals for Gambia. They got a 4-0 win against Malawi back in 09, you may remember. Semi-finals, that equals that. Penalty check is still going on. The longer it goes on, the more nervy Gambia are going to get. The referee is going to go to his monitor. The VAR team believe there is a case to be answered. And will Lominson Todiha Janaina give a penalty? This is what he's going to see. Is that a penalty? Judge for yourself. The foul was from Ahmed Kanyi on number 8, Haj Abdallah. Abdallah went down, screaming for a penalty. It was initially waved away. So we're waiting for the decision. And it's going to be a big, big one, because if Gambia go behind again, got a mountain to climb. Ahmed Kanyi will be a nervy midfield player, because he was the man who committed attempt at a tackle. Was it a foul? The challenge was his. Quite rightly, Mr. Todiha Janaina is having a good look at it. This is from another camera. There's plenty of cameras here to help the referee. And this is the reverse camera, yet another one. Plenty of tools at his disposal. He's being shown images from the VAR room, but it is the decision of the on-field referee. Let's not forget that. The VAR officials are just giving him the option. So was there a legitimate challenge for the ball? Was there a foul? Was Haj Abdallah being impeded? Decision is going to come very soon. Penalty! A huge decision. The Tunisian fans are on their feet. And now they have a real chance. Mohamed Nafati knows that that could be a turning point. And the big job now is Bemba Jammeh in that Gambia goal. The foul on Haj Abdallah. So, player, this is football at Westerlo in Belgium, fouled. A player who plays in the United States. Anis Saidi. His goals got Tunisia to this tournament. He was very important in that qualifying tournament in Morocco. He's back in Morocco now with a chance to put Tunisia within touching distance of the last 8. It's Anis Saidi. No mistake, it's a brilliant penalty. Saidi has scored and Tunisia are back ahead after the foul on Haj Abdallah. Anis Saidi with a brilliant penalty, and it's 2-1 for Tunisia. The joy and the relief. There was no way Bemba Jammeh was getting to that. That was a really good strike. And Tunisia back ahead and edging closer and closer to the quarter-final. Looking to see where the keeper was, but that had real power in it, you know. Make no mistake. Top quality penalty. Anis Saidi. Plenty of celebrations from the players, less so from Mohamed Nafati. It's the second goal of the tournament, and Gambia will have to start again. A long call, wasn't it, that VAR decision? So we can expect a fair bit of stoppage time. Not football to be played between now and then. It's 2-1 for Tunisia. Real drama in Morocco, as we have had for so much of this tournament. Anis Saidi has been a really accomplished forward so far, scoring the goal. What can Jammeh do? Jammeh hacked out by Ben Ali. Hacked out, but it might come to a white shirt. And composed defending from Abdou Mboub as Tunisia go back to the top of the pile, remember. Here comes Jammeh again. How he is no mug. He uses his big frame well there. The drummer wins it back. Is this a chance for Gambia? It's put across, and there was Suso. Didn't come to him, might come to Suso now. Really good game we've got, a real cup-tie feel to it. Both teams going for the win. Shot was held by Slimboaskar. It's a rasping shot, it was a good one too. Based in Roma, Italian capital. So the winners of this group, of Group C, will play Mali on the 11th of April in El Jadida. The runners-up will play a very powerful-looking Ivory Coast side, Côte d'Ivoire, at this stadium, 12th. So a bit of incentive to win the group. It's a tough group with certainly 3 very competitive teams, so just getting through. It's a big job. After that, it's a new tournament, quarterfinals, put out by Ben Ali. Those World Cup playoffs, incidentally, on the 12th between the 3rd place teams. The final, the 19th of April. It's headed on, and is this the chance for Dramé? He's just going the wrong side of the goal, Dramé. Dramé using his considerable power, still Dramé. Gone out, they certainly will not want Dramé to get injured. It's a key attacking weapon for them. Shown real courage of Gambia with Youssoufa Keita getting an injury early on. I think that was a case of the studs on the top of the boot. Modern boots don't afford too much protection for the top of the foot. It's going to go on. The other quarterfinals, incidentally, Burkina Faso against Zambia, and Morocco against South Africa. Those two will be played on the 10th. Slimboaskar goes long, looking for Saidi. The 3rd would surely put Tunisia into the quarterfinals. The completed passes, 136 to 54. They have their passes together in a very slick fashion, and that's what Mohamed Nafati really wants. He does like to control the football. And they might have another goal here. Haj Abdallah. Some good football in the middle of the park. Composed figure, isn't he? Lovely touch about him, but at the other end, Aliou Dramé. Dramé in the middle is Suso, the sub. It's not going to get to him because Ben Mahmood is there. Long-haired Mahmood clearing things up. Here comes Fidi Tayechi. Tayechi's done so well. Tayechi again. There's no stopping him. Or another penalty. Getting it there. Interestingly, the XG, for those of you interested in that, is just about in Tunisia's favour. That was the challenge, which was a good one. 1.72 is Tunisians' expected goals and 1.57 for Gambia, so it's pretty close. Shots on target 4-3 in Tunisia's favour. Some key stats for you, but the most important stat of all, it's 2-1 for Tunisia. Might be seeing a change. I see Mehdi Tlili is in Monaco. He's set up in Monaco. He's produced so many really good players over the years. Monaco Tlili. See if Lily does indeed come on. Gambia trying to rebuild after the shock of that penalty conceded. Ben Mahmood Dowie. Gambia win it back, but it's straight to the boot of Ben Ali. Ben Mahmood. Nice turn from Suso, the sub. There's not too much service so far. Can Danso put that right? It's towards Suso. That's a good punch out from Slim Boiscar. Done well in this game. Tunisia goalkeeper. Don't know anything about that goal from Mendy. Apart from that, has been composed. Giving his defenders confidence, and it's a good punch out, wasn't it? It's a foul. So Tilili is coming on. Looks like Fedi Tayechi's coming off. Tilili is going to come on. More of a defensive player. Let's see where he lines up. Defending to do for Tunisia. Cleared by Naim Telmoudi. Plenty of time for Gambia. Throw, it's going to come in from Kalsu Sané. Sané's throw, not allowed to bounce. Good defending from Tunisia. Learned their lesson from conceding so early in this half. 11 seconds in. It's 2-1 for Tunisia. At the moment, they're heading into the quarterfinals. They'll have to console themselves with a possible spot at the World Cup. That's pretty good consolation. They'll have to beat Uganda. Does Yaya Mane have up his sleeve, I wonder? A couple of subs. Off goes Sané. Off goes Kanyi. And Jame on. So already on to the next 3 subs. Gambia 5 allowed. Drame, such a powerful player on the ball. Still Drame. Something going to be a throw. It's going to be Bar, the sub. Nothing miscues that throw. It comes to Drama anyway. Bar again. Can't keep that one in. Al-Bubakar Bar plays at the Salam Football Academy. The other player on is Bakari Jame. Substitutes used by Yaya Mane in your picture. Midway through the second half, where we've had a lot of excitement, a lot of incidents. Headed on by Saidi. It's knocked across a little bit too far ahead of Ben Mahmood from Tlili. Tlili's gone down that left-hand side and whipped that one in. Sliding challenge from Dowie. Foot's had a busy day, hasn't he, Lominson Todiha Janaina, to make that big call for the penalty. It was indeed a foul on Haj Abdallah. Since then, Tunisia visibly growing in confidence, and why not? 2-1 up, and they've played well today. Shock of conceding right at the start of the half. Haj Abdallah. Tackle it was from Omar Sarjo. Drama looks to win it back. He can't. This is good work from Tlili. 9, Talmoudi going up, looking for a piece of the action. He's left a bit of space down that left-hand side. Knocked through from Drame. Although that Nawi is trying to keep a really close eye on Drame. Such a strong runner with the ball at his feet. It's, Gambia number 10. Nawi gets into trouble but gets out of it, but Gambia win it back again. Here's Jame. Jame knocks it through. Mendy's bearing down on goal. Drame wants it, and it's poked forward and over the bar. So close, and it was Kaba Kamara. Not far at all from making it 2 apiece. Under his boot, it was quite hard to have a shot, but he did exactly that. Gambia showing that anything but out of this. They're going to scrap till the very end. No doubt about that. It's 2-1 for Tunisia. Penalty, a really good penalty from Anis Saidi, whose goals were so important in the qualifying. Possession is very even, as you can see. Ben Mahmood. Nice turn from Ben Mahmood, the first goal scorer tonight, slips past his man. Brilliantly done, Ben Mahmood. Haj Abdallah. This is good work from Tunisia. As Talili chases that one down the sub, some fresh legs. That's a foul. Tunisia not happy about that one. Into the last 20 minutes. Just the one sub made from Fati so far. This player is on. Gambia go long. They need 2 goals, remember. They want to go through. They've won a lot of friends here, play some good football. They might be going out. Comes the cross and the shot from Mendy. And that was a really good save from Slim Bouaskar. Another chance for Gambia. More frustration for the West Africans. That's a good save, and Slim Bouaskar has proven to be one of the best goalkeepers of this tournament. Jame bounces out. The big figure of Suso chases that one down, and clearly on the turf. This is going to be a throw for the team in white. This is football from Monaco. We've produced so many brilliant young players over the years. So Kylian Mbappe, one of them. Thierry Henry, one of the players to go through that youth academy. Club that brought the great legends of African football, George Weah, to Europe. He was a youngster. Clearly, it's a good place to develop his considerable talents. AS Monaco. Gambia, a little bit long, a little bit more direct, going to Suso, can't find him, but Drama's going to chase that one down. Is he happy to go all the way back to the accomplished Slim Bouaskar? Abdul Boob just gets that one out. Boob and Keita have been 2 busy centre-backs today and throughout this tournament. We've won a lot of friends and attention. There's plenty of scouts here from European and African football. taking on some of the best talent around. These players are young, they're raw. Remember, they're all born in 28, 9 or 10. They've shown composure as well today. The skill and the enthusiasm you'd expect from players of this age. Just bounced off Kamara, but it's still with Gambia, two-time winners of this tournament. 05 and 09. If they want to win it again, they'll need 2 goals. Nice work again from Ben Mahmood. It wasn't quite as clever. Ben Yaya scrapping for it. Falls to Gambia, the long-range shot from Suso. Ambitious. Tunisia a blank in the last game against Senegal after 6 games scoring goals in this competition, and they've scored 2 today. They have defending to do here. Seeded their first goal. They won't mind that if they win 2-1, and Chaban is ready to come on. He's a midfielder by trade. Dalla, who won that penalty. And it comes. Plenty of red shirts up there. One is Kamara, but it's hacked out. Comes Mbemba Jammeh, away from his goal. And Mahmood and Saidi, the scorers. This crucial 2-1 lead that Tunisia have. To the last 15 minutes. Quite a few minutes of stoppage time because we've had that VAR decision. An injury or 2 as well. Push there from Mohamed Akid. So, Alia Dramé, the star of this Gambia side. Sure, he's too far out for a strike, but you never know with this young man. Dramé, that is too high. Just a few more precious seconds as far as Tunisia are concerned. Confidence, and why not? He had a brilliant game against Somalia. That sailed over the bar. Tunisia fans and players will be celebrating long into the night, one would imagine. This is a really tough group to get out of, you know. Senegal, the champions, and one of the favourites here. Very, very useful Gambia sides. See if there's going to be late drama. It was knocked through to Suso, and the shot from Kamara, and Mendy had a go. It's well saved again. Brascar doesn't want to concede another one in this half. Conceded after 10 seconds, no less. Chaban, the sub. Silky skills from the number 10. Jammeh. Jammeh does well. Cross just behind 2 on-rushing forwards. Comes Saidi. Oh, that's a good ball back from Saidi. Is it going to come to Ben Mahmood? Saidi. Saidi miscues that one. Goes for it again. There's a chance. Ben Mahmood! It hits the post. Ben Mahmood again. Can't get a connection. Well, that surely would have made the game safe. And it was real determination from Saidi, who lost the ball, got it back, and Ben Mahmood hits the post. What a game we've had. It's been really entertaining stuff. Could have had many more goals. It's 2-1. Mahmood cursing his luck. How close it was. Looks like Ani Saidi might have gone down. It was a courageous tackle from the centre forward. Make no mistake, they will need Saidi in the next round if they go through. Look at that challenge. He won it, and then he got to kick. The accidental from Danso. Based in the US. Kick in the neck by the looks of things, but he's made a tough stuff, you know. Signed for San Diego just earlier this year. They're born in the United States. Ani Saidi. Might just have to get a bit of treatment. I mean, it's important to be courageous and brave, but if there's an injury, Ahmed Nafati will ensure his key number 9 is okay. Gambia go long, time beginning to run out, 10 minutes, 2 goals needed. Tunisia can just sense the finishing line. They had 15 shots compared to 13 today, 4 shots on target each. That just shows it's been a really close game. The XG 1.74, 1.88 for Tunisia. Could barely be closer. Tunisia with that penalty. That's why they lead. Ben Mahmood. Dowie goes back. Ben Ali forward. Bemba Jammeh. Says he wants to get on with it now. The Gambia keeper. Ben Mahmood. Gambia not conceding another goal. Tired legs out there. And Nafati will know it's part of the job if they do get through is to prepare his team for the next round. Only made 2 changes after the second round match against the powerful Senegal team. Foul on Vicente Mendy. Still have a chance of getting to the World Cup, remember, if they come third. They'll play Uganda in a playoff. Been to the World Cup in 1993. Tunisia got there. It was their first time in World Cup. First time that Gambia got there was 2 years later. They actually beat Brazil and Qatar in 2005, but they were still eliminated in the group stage. 4 years later, they just picked up 1 point in the group stage. They'd love to get back to the World Cup with Gambia. Still certainly have a chance, even if they lose here. Dramé. Ben Ali couldn't quite get it out. Might live to regret it. Ben Mahmood picks it up. Really good skill again from Mahmood, but losing out. It's that kind of game now. And from one end to the other, cup tie feel. Gambia know that they need 2 goals. Tunisia have gone to the World Cup as well, and this will confirm their place there. 1993, they just got 1 win in the group stage. They were brilliant in 2007. The 3 group stage wins against USA, Tajikistan and Belgium before losing to France in the round of 16, and in 2013 they also got to the round of 16 losing to Argentina. Defending to do here, Suso. Some tired legs out there, and it's cleaned up by Moody finally. Time beginning to run out. Some changes. Sonko's going to come on. Sanyang's going to come on. Sanyang started match against Somalia a few days ago. Sonko is a forward to change things. Mendy and Sarjo off. Soko indeed go up front. Looking for a bit of late magic. Closing in on the last 5 of regulation. Gambia need 2, and they're looking for goals. They're throwing caution to the wind now. Jameh knocks it in. Tunisia will have to keep their shape and their defensive solidity, and they will be through. Hacked high by the impressive Ben Ali. Danso. Ben Mahmood does well, and he's Saidi. A whack in the neck a few minutes ago, but he's determined to get through the 90 minutes. Ben Mahmood. Gambia winning possession through Jameh. Yellow card for Dawi. Really need one soon if they're going to stay with a chance of getting into those quarter-finals. Dawi with that yellow. Yellows will be scrubbed after the group stage matches. Is whipped in from Kamara, looking for the second ball. Dramé. Player down is Chaban. Chaban just came on as a sub 5 or 6 minutes ago. Need a bit of treatment. Football is on the rise. They qualified for the 2021 AFCON, the seniors. 1-2, drew 1. Beat Guinea, you may remember, in the round of 16 before losing to Cameroon in the quarters. So it was a brilliant display from them to go so far in 2021. 2023, they also qualified but lost their group stage matches. That was the goal that gave Gambia real hope. Mendy must have worried Mohamed Nafati at the time, but Tunisia held firm, and that was a good penalty, wasn't it, from Anis Saidi. Well, there are winners, there have to be losers. It's tough on these young players. I was born in 2008, 9 and 10. Youngsters with a great future ahead of them by the looks of things. Tunisia look ahead now, surely, to a quarter-final. It's Mali. To that now or never stage for Gambia. They need 2, remember. And from Dawi. It's a scrap in the middle. Tunisia won't mind that. Chaban and Dawi have shown that they're happy to mix it. 2 tough characters in there. Should be a bit of stoppage time after that VAR call. So don't be surprised if it goes well beyond the 90. Ben Ali looks for Saidi. Gambia are onto it. They know time is running out. It's just a hack forward. Mbemba Same. They go long. Jameh with that long clearance. into the last minute of regulation. Tilly did well. Couple of changes at the end, just to get some fresh legs on in stoppage time. Mahmood has really done well, hasn't he? Scored a vital goal early on. Hasni is going to come on for him. Hasni's off, excuse me. Hossam Zaire on for him. Closing stages of this excellent game between Gambia and Tunisia. The North Africans lead 2-1. That'll be enough to put them through. Gambia need 2. Sanyang losing out, but it comes to Mboob. It's knocked in, and again, good defensive work. Akid, a solid presence in that back three. Sanyang wants to get on with it. Just a fourth corner for Gambia. It's punched out by Bouaskar. Back into the danger area. The big header from Akid. 5 minutes to play. Just to act out team, and they've got a real bonus there because that was miscued by Jamie. Message to Zaire. He's in Switzerland with FC Zurich, incidentally. Ben Yaya ready to restart play, and time is really running out now for Gambia. They need a couple of goals, given everything today, but Tunisia have shown a class act, a composed act as well. They played some good control football. Zaire has picked up a yellow. That was for wasting a bit of time. Ben Zaire. Is there going to be a third here? Zaire! Red shirts there. Gambia still scrapping for everything. A lot of friends here. It looks like they're going to be going out of the main tournament. You can see how important for Chaban. Winning that. There's the yellow cards for Sanyang. Is on as well. There's no foul there. Gambia have got it back. Is there still hope for them? The tackles are flying in now. And the yellow cards are coming thick and fast. There's Bar driving forwards. Foul against Dawi, who, I'm reckoning, already has a card. So if that's another yellow, he'll be off. That is indeed a card. No, it wasn't. But time is running out. This exciting end-to-end game. It is indeed a red. Yep, I was right. It's a second yellow. And Tunisia are going to finish with 10. Ilyas Dawi is off. might not make too much difference with just a couple of minutes left. Getting that challenge in just to stop that counter-attack. For Yaya Manet, might not make too much difference. Must get one now and hope for a late miracle. Tunisia could go through as group winners here. Free kick to defend here. Everyone is up for Gambia. Tunisia down to 10 with Dowie off. Played short. What can Gambia do with this? Not too much. It's picked up by Tunisia. Will just look to let the clock run down. Zaire is going to win the throw. No, it's not going to go out, but nothing Gambia can do about that. It's a throw, and Tunisia can start celebrating the victory. We are in deep into stoppage time. 4.5 minutes play. Tunisia have the ball. They'll just go long. 10 men will defend. Anis Saidi has had an excellent performance as a centre forward, and he's won the ball there. But that was a foul. We're moving into the 6th minute of stoppage time, and there's no stopping Tunisia. Tunisia are going to go through. They just needed a draw, but they've got the victory now. Unless there's a late goal. Gambia have given everything, all credit to them, but not quite enough. And Tunisia have shown they're a real title contender. They have won 2-1. And it was a penalty from the player in your picture, Anis Saidi, to finish off the 2-1 win. Mendy equalised right at the start of the second half after a super goal from Ben Mahmood. This one finishes Gambia 1, Tunisia 2, and Tunisia are through.